together growing in faith, changing communities.
I am with you, declares the Lord, your God, and our God, to Prophet Jeremiah in the first reading today. I am with you. And I can imagine if we were to think of what was going on in Jeremiah's mind and heart. He's been called to be a prophet, and he knows the cost of being a prophet. He knows his people. Some will receive the message, some will not receive the message. And he knows what they had done to other prophets. At times they killed them, not in the best way. Someone was killed, they took a sickle and they cut him halfway through. And head was on another place and the lower part on another place. He knew exactly what God was calling him to. And yet God says to him, I am with you. He declares it. And I can imagine also we being called in many ways. We are called to be parents. We are called to be teachers. We are called to be spouses at times for others. We are called in many ways, even to be students. Think how it is like. Let's say someone proposes to you today, and you have been listening and looking at television and seeing what happens at times in loving relations. And yet, you are ready to say, yes, I am ready to take a risk and be yours forever. It is a risk worth taking. However, if one prays for it, the Lord says to him or her, I am with you. He declares it to you. And so your yes should not be just a yes from just feelings. It should be the yes that comes from saying, yes, Lord, if you wish to start a family with me, I say yes, I am ready to go and be. It is not easy to be a priest these days. However, if one were to reflect, if one were to pray about it, if one were to say, if the Lord calls me, then I will say yes, because God will be with me. And so I fear nothing, because God is with me. Perhaps you are promoted in the job situation, and you just say, who am I to lead these people? I know them. Yes, you know them, but you have prayed for it, and the Lord is with you. And so if the Lord is with you, then He will be there for you. He will be there to guide you. He will be there to heal you when you need healing. He will be there to also uphold you and protect you. That is the God we celebrate, we meet and listen to every Sunday, every day. The God who is with us. At some stage in my life, I thought to myself, I wonder when we do funerals, I did funerals more than any time in 2020. And always I remember saying, from Monday to Sunday, the Lord be with you. And I was not saying it for people who were rejoicing, because the churches were closed. The only thing that was open for is to have celebration of funerals. And I said to people, the Lord be with you. And one night, as I was praying about, I didn't want to celebrate funerals anymore. And I prayed, I said, then the message came to me, you say, the Lord be with you. And when I say the Lord be with you, and I mean it he was at Mass. And then I said to myself one day, I wonder what he prays. He's been looking for joy and he could not find one. And always would say, Father, in January we must go to Ngome because that's the beginning of the year for me. And I said, okay. And one day when we came back, he said, Father, I won't be at Mass during the week except for Tuesday because we have Mass at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I will not be at Mass because I have found joy and a better one. And I said, thanks be to God. And I said, the Lord has been with me. And I want to thank him for my wife and my children. They never looked down on me, even when I had nothing. Because the Lord was with me. The Lord was with my family. And I was at times afraid to say, I am married to this woman because she took care of me. The Lord is with you. The Lord will be with you in many situations. However, if we don't believe it, let us look in the Gospel this morning. Jesus Christ announces something very hard. He's suffering. But because he was never alone. See, when they tried to kill him, they slept without them noticing him because God was with him. What can keep us in this God? However, it is better to take counsel from St. Paul in the second letter for today to say, what stands is love. Faith, hope, and charity is the most important gifts that God gives us as Christians. These gifts, faith, hope, and love, they keep us actually in knowing that we are not alone. We are with God. Dear brothers and sisters, this week, no matter how big the situation, no matter how nice the situation may go through, know that you are with God. And also trust in him, and he will deliver you in times when we need deliverance.
Together, growing in faith, changing communities.